Alright guys, how's it going? Inside Task Force Gaming. So we've just had the update for Xbox and Steam. Steam first, Xbox second. This is Dev Report 6, Dev Report 5. They said they was putting the Xbox players up. The player count up, which hopefully they do mention here. So let's have a little... It's a tiny one. It's a tiny one this week, boys. But they missed an update out as well. But we had that yesterday and they did a lot more. So, yeah, any issues or any problems or is it all good? Let me know in the comments below. Help me out a lot. Let's get into the Dev Report. So welcome to our 6th Dev Report. In the last issue, we informed you about having to delay last week's update to this week. All should now be in place as the update went public on the June 29th. Yep, yesterday. So you can see what has changed and fixed in the intelligence section below. They fixed a lot of stuff, actually. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be, but they still like a lot of fixes. Even stuff they didn't even realize needed fixing, they fixed. So pretty good. And like I said, the kicks aren't really an issue anymore. The only thing that I've had lots of comments about is the Xbox player count needs to be upped. Apart from that, we just need some more content and things like that now. So, thank you for sticking with us through the growing pains of early access. So it's a good sign. We value your essential feedback and all the community content you are producing. So, intelligence. This delayed update brought a number of fixes and tweaks regarding multiplayer. We corrected network replication of vehicles during movement, which was causing them to jump forwards and back, as well as generate broken dust and exhaust effects. AI should be behaving better due to fixes too. There will be no more failing to open doors when too close or seeing players through smoke, which is a good thing. We don't want to get seen through smoke. That's annoying. On dedicated servers anyway. So those using Workbench might be happy to hear as well that we added texture compression configuration for UI textures without compression and road dielectric reflectance to SAT maps. So if you are using Workbench, please let me know how your experiences are before as well. You can read more detailed changelog for this week's game update on our webpage. I also did a video as well, the latest update, so that'll be there as well. Moving on to operations, and then there's only a tiny little bit of logistics. Operations. First, we want to acknowledge issues we are approaching with the utmost attention and care. We are first and foremost working on network traffic and connection stability. We added more login, which should help us find the remaining issues. So when you get kicked as well, it will actually log why you got kicked, and they can be able to get on it there. In the last game update, we delivered a number of optimization and fixes towards these connection issues. This is still our main focus, and we are looking forward to any feedback you provide in regards to network and connection problems, as every report the community provides help us with identifying and fixing them. So if you do have a problem with connection issues and you maybe know the reason why, or just say I keep getting kicked, do put below though in the comments. Let us all know. Are you still getting kicked? Because for me, I get a good 2 or 3 hours and maybe get kicked once or something. So it's still their main focus. I reckon once they get around these teething problems, we'll start to see some more content, which is what I'm looking forward to. Because at the minute, it's pretty much just conflict. What else? Overall, we want you to know that we are meticulously processing all your feedback. Approximately half of what has been reported to us has been resolved. That's pretty good going. They are actually on it though. We do have an update every week. We do have a dev report letting us know every week. They're on Twitter. If you're not following on Twitter, do, because they're releasing stuff all the time. So let us know about it. So that's pretty good. Unfortunately, some of your suggestions are not going to be realised in ARMA REFORGER as they are out of the game's scope, but we will be considering them for ARMA 4. I reckon that's maybe a DayZ thing or something. I'm not sure. We'll see. Overall, we want... in regards, to 32 player servers for the Xbox version of the game, we have been conducting internal tests and also ran limited public tests. Few servers with 32 limit were used to capacity by the community, but from the feedback and data we gathered, we decided to run a few of those server instances per region. Continuing with short-term tasks we are working on, we are fixing the collision of the task list and the map, controls, detection of blocking objects when building composition in conflict is being improved, as well as nav mesh modding. But let's read that again. So, regards to the 32 players, the Xbox version of the game, they've been conducting internal tests, so in the company, Bohemia or whatever, they've been doing tests for 32 player servers, and also ran limited public tests. So a few servers with 32 limited were used to capacity by the community. So have you been part of that? How did it go? How did it work? Good. So, I mean, there's no more on that. That is what they say about the 32 players. So they've been tested internally, and they ran a few. Don't tell us how it went. So let me know if you know. Some other tasks worth mentioning: mod deletion support, more visual improvements of the voice over network VON UI, which will be more compact and have better icons. For long-term tasks, we're improving ragdoll and death animations, expanding functionality of weapon inspection, and merging attachment compatibility mod into vanilla data. So attachment compatibility, pretty good. Might be able to get some sites and stuff like that as well on there. Don't expect these in the next update, but further down the line. So we'll not be getting any of that in the next update then. Logistics, we released our first ARMA REFORGER community radar, or Comrade for short. Yeah, this is true. So you can go on there as well. I remember I'll put these links in. If not, you'll have the link for this, what I'm reading now, and you'll be able to get the links from there anyway. Check it out and see a curated selection of amazing content that's been pouring out in the community since Reforger's early access launch. We salute you, ARMA community, published at 30th June, now about 5 minutes ago, guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe my video. It will really help the algorithm. Let's get this DayZ stuff out there. Let's get everyone on it. Let's join together as a community and see what we can turn this Reforger into, what we can forge this into, to basically get ready for the new ARMA 4, which is going to be so sick, man. So yeah, anything, put in the comments below. Be happy to reply. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you next one, guys. Peace.